Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Congregational Church of Littleton. No matter who you are or where you are in life's journey, you are welcome here. Well, welcome to Wondering Wednesday. My name is Mikal and I'm the Christian Education Director at CCOL. And we are going to continue with our reading of Notes from Jesus, What Your New Best Friend Wants You to Know by Mikal, Keefer. Let's see what it has to say next. I want you to know I never get tired of your questions. Ooh, let's see what it has to say. I love how you're curious. Curious about who you are, who I am, how you fit into the world, and about what's coming next for you. We're on a journey together. How much fun is that? Right? Is that fun to be on a journey with Jesus? That you're on a journey together to figure things out. I hope you'll keep asking questions because there's so much I want you to know. But mostly, I just like that you come to me with your questions. I like knowing what you're thinking, and I love helping you find answers. So keep asking and seeking and knocking on my door with your questions. Jesus never gets tired of the questions you ask him. Keep asking those questions. Be curious. Want to know, no matter what they are. Okay. But please know you won't always get answers. Ooh, that's an important point there. There are some things you'll have to take on faith, trusting that I'm here and that I love you. So stay curious, stay faithful, and please be willing to answer when I have a question for you. So you can always ask Jesus a question about anything, but Jesus isn't always going to be able to answer you, right? Sometimes you just have to have faith and that things are going to happen and that you're going to figure it out. All right, let's see what else it has to say. Here's how we can become even better friends. What are you curious about? Tell me so we can talk about it. And here's something I'm curious about. What are you afraid of? Tell me about how that scares you and how I can help you with it. So what are you curious about? Take a moment and think about that. I'm curious about so many things. I wouldn't know where to begin. How about you? What's your most curious thought? And what is something you're afraid of that you can talk to Jesus about? I'm going to tell you something I'm afraid of. Okay, I'm afraid of, there's a few things that are really big that I'm afraid of, but here's something that I'm afraid of that's like an everyday kind of thing. Spiders. I don't know why, but spiders really freak me out, and when I see one, sometimes you'll hear me let out a scream. I don't really like them. So, I think that Jesus and I can have a conversation about spiders and why I'm afraid of them, right? Maybe he can help me with that? We'll see. That might be a good conversation for me to have with Jesus tonight. All right, let's read on over here. Keep on asking and seeking and knocking from Matthew 7:7. Well, that is the end of our story. So, please, keep being curious. Keep talking to Jesus and asking Jesus questions about your curiosities. And talk to Jesus about anything. What are you afraid of? Talk to Jesus about that. Jesus is curious to know. He's very curious. All right, so until next month, I will see you then. Good night, everybody.